Hey, what's going on, everybody? I know it's been a while. I had some lives scheduled a few times last week, this week, and every day I wake up, there really isn't much to report. You look at SPX, you look at NQ, and what do you have? You know, uh, every pop is getting sold, every time frame. It's really just an environment that screams for choppiness, frustration, and really just not a good time to trade unless you're scalping, unless you're really good at scalping. This is, you know, this is an environment where you just watch, man. There's no, like, the market is open, 200 plus days a year, and I think we've just been conditioned to treat it like a casino and gamble every day. This is literally like, living in Vegas, every morning. So, I say that to anybody who's struggling, looking to find trades. I get a lot of DMs. I get a lot of texts about, wanting to take trades. What do you think about this? What do you think about that? And there's nothing to play. Like, there's no reason to force any trades. You can't swing anything. What are you going to swing? I guess, puts, if you get a big pop like this, but premium is so jacked that, what are you really making? Is the risk worth the reward? And in many cases, I haven't found any, that it's worth playing anything. It's really just an environment to just chill. You can draw stuff. You can, predict things. What, maybe this plays out, but man, the real money is going to come in staying solvent and just, when the market actually picks a direction. And I know right now it's obviously picking a direction, but it's just choppy. Our range today was, it was well defined. It was just, there wasn't a way to play. You couldn't stay in anything long. An hour maybe on some contracts, and I just sit back and watch premium, and there's not much to play. This is intentional, in my opinion. They have a target number that they need to sell this to, because at the end of the day, if you sell it off enough, maybe we get down to, here, right? Somewhere down here. Then we have headroom, to play to the upside. If you sell it off here, we don't have a reason to break all-time highs right now. And everyone has anxiety, and everybody wants to play something so quick, and it's just not the environment. If you can stay solvent, I promise you, there'll be a time where 200% plays come back, 300% plays come back. If this is seasonal, so if you can hang out, if you can wait, if you have the patience, I made videos about this 2 or 3 weeks ago, that we're just going to chop around between 42 and 45, and that's exactly what we've done. 2 or 3 weeks now. So, if you can stay solvent, there'll be a massive bull run at some point. But maybe SPX has to lose 1,000 points from all time high. Maybe we got to get back down to 3,800. So we get 1,000 points to the upside to play with. But there'll be a time, and everyone will be happy again. We'll be happy to play calls and let things swing, and but don't think for a minute that there won't be an environment where that'll come back. We'll all probably likely miss the first 15-20% of that move, maybe 10-15% of that move, just because we don't trust the bottom. But once the bottom is actually in, we'll know when the bottom is actually in. I don't think it's anytime soon. But once the bottom is in, man, we'll be able to do what we do. Bull markets last a lot longer than bear markets. So, some appropriate levels, I think. SPX, I don't know, 4,000. You know, we do have that gap that we begged to fill last year. You know, maybe we fill the SPY 405 to 400 gap. Maybe we get down to 3,800 on SPX. You know, maybe NQ comes down another 10%. Whatever it is, you just got to be ready to play, you know, the trending market wherever it may be. You know, an appropriate level for Apple maybe is 150. Maybe coming back down to that psychological 150 level is where the bleeding stops. There is a number. We just don't know what it is. We're at the mercy of, you know, algos. I think there's a good chance that Tesla revisits this bottom channel. You know, you see it's hit it here 1, 2, 3, 4 times. You know, why not hit it again? You know, it also comes back down to this 700 level, you know, before bouncing back up. You know, the technicals are there. You know, the levels are there. You just got to draw them out and be patient and wait. You know, Facebook screamed it for 2 weeks now. It looks like it went to 200. Under 200 is 190. Amazon. If Amazon loses 3,000, you know, why not come back down here? You know, why not test this again? You know, we got a touch here. You know, these things naturally just gravitate back to where they once were. And, you know, I'll say it again. You'll hear me say it, you know, 100 more times. Stay solvent. You can 10x an account on a bull run that I think we'll have. So, you know, these names are, you know, these names keep the entire market up. You know, the plugs of the world and the space and those things are done. They'll like a lot of them will likely never come back, but we'll be able to get back to playing the big boys again. Apple, Tesla, Facebook, Amazon, Netflix, and then there'll be a new batch of you know, small caps that we'll be able to play. So I hope this was some type of encouragement. I made a video. I'll post this in here as well about not trading chop. Just don't trade it. I mean, you know, just everybody wants to play something, and it's just, you know, there's so many other things to do in the meantime. Really, just study the market, learn. I really took my trading to another level back here in September. Right here when this started selling off is when I started taking SPX very seriously. I started watching it, and I understood exactly how it moved on the hourly. And you guys hear me always talk about, you know, watching SPX on the hourly, things on the hourly, and you know, I use that time of chop to really understand how markets move, and it tested my patience, and it honestly made me a much better trader. You know, obviously that's, you know, 6 months ago, but it really made me who I am right now. Was this area right here. You know, changed my entire trading. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. I will do a live. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow. There just hasn't been much to talk about. You know, we wake up flat, or we're down, you know, 50 points on SPX, and we rally back to go flat. So, you know, I like volatility. You guys like volatility. That's when we make money. That's when we make all of our money. Right now, it is it's not that season. So let's look at the VIX real quick. VIX is high, but it's not in the 30s like it was before. You know, back up here at January 25th, almost 40. So, you know, and it looks like it's coming down. So I don't know. We'll have opportunities to play. I'll call out what I see. I'll go live tomorrow, I guess, regardless of what happens in the futures, at least to just sit down and talk with you guys and maybe go over some things, some scalping strategies or stuff like that. So I'll see you guys in the morning. I'll post a link for that as well. Post a link to some older videos about chop, and just stay positive, stay patient. I know a lot of you guys are itching to play something, but it's not the time right now. So I'll see you guys in the morning.